Hello everyone and welcome back to Real Estate with Brenda Rivera. I want to share with you all someone very special to me because we have worked many times in the past and in the future. My guest from iiYbi Brokerage, Ahsan Naz. Thank you so much for being here. Now I want each and every one of you to pay close attention to what he is going to share with us today. We're going to talk about two things that he's going to discuss, and that will be homeowners insurance and home warranty. So if you can explain to everyone and talk about your business and the services that you provide.
Thank you, Brenda. Thank you for having me on. Always great to meet with you and chat more about insurance.
Yes.
So I'm an independent insurance agent. I help people shop for insurance coverages through multiple different carriers, try to understand the difference between those carriers outside of just, hey, the price, because there can be a lot of different gaps that maybe there's an endorsement that one carrier offers that the other one doesn't. Sometimes they're optional and may not be put on the policy or the quote. And I work with a lot of home buyers. So today, I brought over this little tip sheet that I had made,
Yes.
about 6 questions that I tell home buyers to always ask before they go with a homeowner's insurance policy. And that's definitely, don't choose a policy without getting a quote that has all these features on there, because a lot of people are surprised that they can get all these things and maybe still have a more competitive price, or maybe it's only a few dollars more a month and it's eliminates a couple of gaps in insurances or gives them tens of thousands of dollars and more coverages for such a reasonable price.
What do you suggest is the best time for a homeowner to contact you regarding homeowners insurance?
Well, I love when people call me like as soon as their offer has been accepted in contract.
Okay.
Because, or maybe even right before, because maybe they want to know, I wonder how much the homeowner's insurance is going to cost me as they're trying to plan out their budget. So there's a lot of elements of where that home is located, a loan, the size, the updates that can really help determine what that going rate might be. So even if they want to know before making an offer, the quotes are completely free, only takes us a few minutes to put together. It might help give them a lot of good information as they're going into that deal, that if they feel good about it, or maybe they want to know if it's in a flood zone and how much a flood insurance quote could be also.
Yeah.
So those are great reasons before, and then maybe right after that too, if the house has been in contract, we can start shopping and spend more time looking at multiple different carriers and explaining all the different options that they have between the endorsements and coverages offered to the client.
Yeah, because usually the lenders do need that information as well.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And based on the 6 questions that you have listed here, which questions are asked more often, are frequently asked, and what questions people tend to not ask you, and that, that's like really important that they really need to know about, and that they usually don't get when they go after other home insurance companies.
Yeah, very true. So the first one is probably the most commonly asked. A lot of times the mortgage company requires that, or they'll mention that to the borrower that this has to have it, which is replacement cost on the dwelling.
Okay.
So what that endorsement allows is that, let's say your dwelling limit or your coverage A on your homeowner's insurance policy is $500,000. And that's to reconstruct the home, right? So if they have to rebuild your home, so a replacement cost endorsement allows the insurance company to actually go above that amount. Sometimes somewhere between an additional 20% to 50% is probably the range of what you're going to see of that replacement cost endorsement.
Okay.
So, but that's probably one of the more common ones that people are known about, or their lenders asking them. What I'll say is what a lot of times people don't, and a lot of times when I speak to people about maybe some of the unfortunate circumstances when they found out what wasn't covered. Number 2, which is service line.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot when I hear of people finding out the hard way. Not every carrier offers service line coverage, and that's their gas, water, electric, and sewage line. So if those pipes bursted, needed to be repaired or replaced, the part that's on your property is your responsibility, not the utility company.
Okay.
So that's I've seen people tell me somewhere between $7,000 to like $12,000 in repairs just to get that work done. So
Wow.
in that endorsement, might only be like $60 or $50 for the whole year
Yeah.
to have added on. So really good value for a client to have that added in there. And that one is the one that I find that people aren't asking, and that's the one I'm usually recommending to them. Let's make sure we get you a quote that shows us in here. And a lot of people are very pleasantly surprised when they find out how affordable it is to get that added in.
Yeah, which is important, and I'm glad you shared that because, when you go into a home, you want to make sure that you go into a home with a peace of mind. And I'm just glad that you're here talking about all these tips and important questions that need to be asked, because we want our clients to have that, once again, that peace of mind to where I know that I'm fully covered, and going to you,
Yes.
I'm getting the full package, because I know that once I sit down with you, you're going to go over the whole breakdown on what what coverages I need with the homeowners insurance, and now with home warranty. So if you can talk to us about the home warranty as well.
Yes. So I do offer home warranty through other carriers as well, just as the same way I act as an independent agent with homeowners insurance. So if someone's looking for, maybe they're selling their property and they want to offer that to their borrowers,
Yes.
and there's different packages. They can do the appliances, the like home systems, like your furnace, hot water heater, or if they want a combined package, right? The rates vary somewhere between $400 to like $700, depending on the coverage that they're selecting. But it is very helpful, I know, to sellers to maybe include that in the following owner of that property as they're going through a closing. So if that's something somebody sees fit that they want to do offer that as well to help them.
Yeah, and I want to quickly share with one of my clients that we closed on recently.
Yes.
And he contacted you, and after you sat down with him and you gave him the whole breakdown and you assisted him with the homeowner's insurance and the warranty, he called me up and he said, I am so impressed with how he helped me out. He educated me on so many levels that I wasn't even sure of what to have, and now I'm just like, I'm good now. Yeah. So I know you also had some testimonies too. I mean, you have tons of people putting great news and just sharing their experiences about how you deliver such great customer service.
Thank you. Hey, I try. Hey, I learn a lot from you. You're excellent with people too.
Thank you.
No, and I'm really glad that we have this partnership. I get the same thing from people telling me about you, and I feel like on my reviews, what I hear the most is very personable, knowledgeable. I want to take that time out and build that relationship with my clients and make sure that they know, and that if they have questions, I am here as a resource. You don't have to be a client to reach out to me to ask me questions. Happy to help anybody and do what's right for them.
That's right. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I want to thank you so much for being here. Let me tell you, just sitting down with you, and even while we were going over certain information with other clients, it's just I'm constantly learning from you. So thank you so much for everything you do, and also for helping our clients. But let me tell you all, please be on the lookout for his information. I'm going to post it on all of our social media platforms, and those of you who are watching us on YouTube channel, thank you so much for watching, and all of his information will be there. His website, please go on to his website, check it out. His phone number will be there. Feel free to contact him, because he will most definitely help you and get you the best coverage and deliver the most epic service you will ever receive. So thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode.